Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take a quick look at the Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game, in particular the HWK-290 expansion ship. Now, this particular ship is part of the Wave 3 expansion set. Again, there are typically 4 ships per wave, and as of today, 3 waves currently out on the market. Now, for those of you that are heavy into the lore, the Star Wars lore, or are old-timers like myself that remember the older PC games, you might actually recognize this ship. If you've played some PC games in your youth, there's a game called Dark Forces. It was a first-person shooter set in the Star Wars universe. For those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, think Wolfenstein 3D, but with Star Wars. Well, in that game, there was a ship, and you controlled Kyle Katarn, and on occasion talked with a pilot named Jan Ors. Well, that's exactly what this expansion centers around. But before I get into all that, though, let's just go ahead, focus in on what came with this particular expansion, what the pilots are, what the upgrade cards are, and we'll go from there. Okay, and here's a very brief look at the components, minus all of the little tokens that usually come with expansions like these. Again, I don't include them just because I'd end up repeating myself in every single video, and there are a lot of little tokens that come with this. So just keep in mind that the tokens that come with these expansions often reflect the ship class in question. Alright, so the first thing to look at, the model. Let's go ahead and focus in on that. Now, like the Lambda class shuttle, this is more of a support ship. As you can see, as I was explaining before, this ship was featured in the PC game Dark Forces. There's not much to say about it as far as the model is concerned. It is delicate, very detailed. I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Now, there's nothing fancy going on with this base, but I figured I'd show it to you anyway. It follows the same rules as the other ships do, like the X-Wing and the Y-Wing, and that you have your primary firing arc here, you've got your pilot skill listed here, and that changes depending on what side you have it revealed at, and your base stats along the bottom. As far as the maneuver dial is concerned, you can make a slight left at 1, straight at 1, or slight right at 1, all green maneuvers. You can make a hard left or a hard right at 2, it's a white maneuver. Slight left or slight right at 2, that is white maneuver, and you can go straight at 2, that is a green maneuver. At 3, you can make a slight left or a slight right at 3, that is a red maneuver, or you can go straight at 3, that is a white maneuver. Finally, you can go straight at 4, that is a red maneuver, no 5s. Alright, pilots, we've got 4 here. Let's go ahead and take a look at their base stats. They're all the same across the board. You've got attack 1, agility or defense 2, hull value is 4, shield strength of 1. A little bit weaker than the Lambda class shuttle. As far as the individual pilots are concerned, you've got Jan Ors here, has a pilot skill of 8. And the special ability, when another friendly ship at range 1 to 3 is attacking, if you have no stress tokens, you may receive 1 stress token to allow that ship to roll 1 additional attack dice. That is pretty powerful if you manage to get that other ship behind someone, or if you manage to get them at range 1 to where they would already roll an extra attack dice. That could be an extremely powerful attack. You may end up rolling, say, 5 attack dice. So that could be pretty devastating. As far as actions, you got focus and target lock, upgrades down here, and that costs 25 points to add that card to your fleet. Next up, we've got Kyle Katarn, the same person that I mentioned in the Dark Forces game. That has a pilot skill of 6. Special ability, at the start of the combat phase, you may assign 1 of your focus tokens to another friendly ship at range 1 to 3. Again, this is more of a support role. Focus, target lock, upgrades, and your cost down here at 21 points. You've got Rourke Garnet, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Pilot skill of 4, special ability. At the start of the combat phase, choose 1 other friendly ship at range 1 to 3. Until the end of the phase, treat that ship's pilot skill value as 12. So again, this is more of a support role. Focus, target lock, upgrades, point cost of 19. And finally, you've got just your basic Rebel operative pilot here. Pilot skill of 2, no special ability, focus, target lock, upgrades, 16 point cost as far as adding this particular card to your upgrade fleet. Cards. 6 come with this particular expansion. Moldy Crow, that is a new one. That is a HWK-290 only. It's a title. During the end phase, do not remove unused focus tokens from your ship. That has an upgrade cost of 3. That can be pretty useful. If you can accrue a lot of focus tokens and you're using a particular pilot, you can actually siphon those focus tokens off to another ship. So that's pretty cool. You also got your ion cannon turret. Nothing we haven't seen before, though. This is a secondary. It has a attack value of 3 or 3 attack dice. Range 1 to 2. Attack. Attack one ship, even a ship outside your firing arc. If this attack hits the target ship, the ship suffers 1 damage and receives 1 ion token. Then cancel all dice results. Upgrade cost of 5. You've got Blaster Turret here that has an attack value of 3 or 3 combat dice, or attack dice rather. Range 1 to 2. Attack, focus. Spend 1 focus token to perform this attack against 1 ship, even a ship outside your firing arc. That complements that other title that we just looked at. That has a upgrade cost of 4. Recon Specialist. When you perform a focus action, assign 1 additional focus token to your ship. So you can accrue a lot of focus tokens with this particular ship. So definitely a great support ship. That has an upgrade cost of 3. Intelligence Agent, I've seen this in the Lambda class shuttle expansion. At the start of the activation phase, choose 1 enemy ship at range 1 to 2. You may look at that ship's chosen maneuver. Upgrade cost of 1. Saboteur action. Choose 1 enemy ship at range 1 and roll 1 attack die. On a critical or a regular hit or critical result, choose 1 random face-down damage card assigned to that ship. Flip it face up and resolve it. That has an upgrade cost of 2. So if you can get in close and you have this particular card, you can cause some serious damage. So yeah, that concludes the upgrade cards. And there you have it. This is just a very brief look at the HWK-290. Nothing fancy, but it should give you an idea as to what all comes with this particular expansion. You can check out my review of the base game at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the links in the below description that'll take you there as well. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.